Hello, you beautiful souls, and welcome to Tuesday the 16th. I'm Tracy, your intuitive life coach, here to offer you some guidance on how to navigate the energies throughout the day. Now, this week, it's all about our sacral chakra, feeling, surrendering the how, and simply allowing. When we feel into something, when we feel as if it's already done, then so it shall be. There is a big for a lot of us, there'll be a lot of things going on around our finances. You might be working out a budget, you might be working out your taxes, you may be coming into money, but it's also about realizing that your bank account does not determine your worth. You do not need to be rich to enjoy an abundant life. Now, the word of the week is surrender, and I may even use this deck all week because each card has something that we need to surrender to. So I'm going to use that for today. But when was the last time you surrendered to a state of flow? Just to allow yourself to be guided by divine timing, by the divine, by your intuition. Not forcing, not pushing, not efforting, but instead having effortless effort. When was the last time? And I am going to get an I am today. We've had 4 pop out, and I'm going to go with those today. Surrender stress and surrender worry. How do we do that? By surrendering to spirit and surrendering our attachment to the results. Surrender stress, surrender worry. Literally, surrender. It's almost, this position is almost like I give up. That's what we need to do. We need to give up. We need to give in on the how and simply allow. Allow spirit, allow the divine. And how do we surrender worry? By understanding that life will have this swing or pendulum motion where sometimes we'll feel like we're soaring high and forward, and other times we'll feel like we're falling down and backwards, but it's only to build momentum to go forward again. Surrender your stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to center. And surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. And most of the time when we slip into anxiety, it's because we're too far forward in the future or we're too far back in the past. It's about being in the moment, okay? When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Both of these cards are talking about breath. So how do we surrender stress and worry? By being in the moment. And how do we get in the moment like that? We close our eyes. Well, we can play. We can go to the park and play and have some fun and be in the moment. But we don't always have time for that. And I get that. Life can be quite busy. So I can give you a 3-minute tool. And if you don't have 3 minutes, then your life needs to change anyway, okay? So all you need to do, and let's do it now. Close your eyes to block out any distractions. We're going to breathe in through our nose to the count of 5. Hold to the count of 5. And breathe out the stress and the worry for the count of 5. I'm going to do that 5 times. Two more. And this time I really want you to let it out. Let me know in the comments if you did that or if you just watched me and laughed. If you didn't do it, please give it a go. It slows your heart rate down. It allows you to bring in fresh energy. It mingles with the old stuck worry, stress, and then you breathe it out, and you can sigh or scream or yell on every breath out. That brings you back to self. That brings you back to your center. Now, this card finished with focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And then our next card was surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. A bit like this card. I give up. I give in. I've done all I can. Help me. Guide me. And by surrendering, we do give in. We stop resisting. We stop efforting. We move into this effortless effort, which means we also surrender our attachment to the results. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen and then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, can strangle it. Think about it. If you plant a seed, and we have that beautiful Taurus new moon coming up in a few days, if you plant a seed in your hand and you go about your day and you hold on to it, it can't grow. It's not in the right environment to grow. But if you surrender that to the soil of the earth, or even better, surrender it to the soil of the universe, the soil of spirit, and say, you know what? I'm planting this seed. This is what I wish to grow. I'm not going to stress and worry. I'm going to trust that in your care, in your soil, the seed will crack open, the roots will start to spread, and eventually it'll break through the soil and start growing. And then I see the physical evidence. Surrender the stress and worry. Come back to your center. Do all that you physically can, and then hand it over to spirit. Surrender the how and simply allow. And surrender your attachment to the results. Know that you are abundant. And that's come up in this card as well. Abundance. Finances, power, generosity, and abundance. You are abundant, plentiful, bountiful, and limitless. You are universally supported in all areas of your life. I absolutely love that. Have an amazing Tuesday. Choose to surrender today. Choose to surrender the stress. Choose to surrender the worry. Choose to reconnect to your center through that breath work. And I think if you were to watch the timer, it's less than 3 minutes. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5, 5 times. That's it. It slows down your nervous system. It slows down your heart. It reconnects you to yourself. It grounds you. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the universe. And surrender the outcome. Trust that that seed is growing. So much healing, love and laughter. Your intuitive life coach, Tracy. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you. And remember this year's motto, 2023, it's all about me, and there's no limits to what I can have, do, or be. So own your power, surrender, and set yourself free.